Hey 7th grade, this is the video for Unit 6, Lesson 12, where we'll be able to determine the percent error between an approximation and an exact value. So the think about it states, Eve is measuring the length of string to tie around a present for her friend's birthday. She needs exactly 20 inches of string to make the type of bow that she wants. Instead of measuring it, she approximates how long it is. When she tries to tie the string, she realizes that she only cut 19 inches of string. And step A asks us, how many inches off was Eve's approximation? Explain your reasoning. So just by looking at this, we can tell that she's off by 1 inch. The amount that she needed was 20, but she only had 19, which makes it 1 inch short. She's off by 1 inch. And the reasoning is that the difference between the two measurements is 1. Let's see how we can use this for step B. It says write a ratio of the error to the exact amount of string she needed and express it as a percent. So I'm going to tell you right now that there's a formula for this. If we take the absolute value, just like we do in percent change, we take the absolute value of the approximation minus our exact value, and if we put that all over our exact and then multiply it by 100, we're going to get our percent. So our approximation was 19 inches. I'm going to substitute that in. Then our exact is supposed to be 20 inches. Take the absolute value of that over 20 inches and multiply it by 100. So when we do that, we get the absolute value of -1, which is 1 over 20, which is exactly the ratio that they're asking for. They asked for the error to the exact amount of string she needed. It's 1/20. And lastly, we need to multiply it by 100. And we all know I love to cross simplify, so we're going to do that. 20 divided by 20 is 1. 100 divided by 20 is 5. And we get 5% error. So now, how do we calculate our percent error? We used our formula. We're going to write in the key point box the percent error compares the absolute value the absolute error to the actual value. The percent error compares the absolute error to the actual value, which is represented by this formula. So I'm actually just going to copy down this formula one more time so that we know it. It's the approximate minus the exact. We take the absolute value of that over the exact, and then we multiply that times 100. And now that we have our key point, we can move down to our interaction with new material. Make sure you check out the interaction with new material on the following video.